Cisco Home is a Los Angeles-based furniture maker known for designing and handcrafting beautiful contemporary furniture and home goods using 100% Forest Stewardship Council certified wood, and boosting numerous other industry standard certifications to back up their company mission towards sustainability. Let's discuss with their founder Cisco Pinedo to learn more about how they integrate circular practices in their business. Hello Cisco, welcome to our series.
Thank you. Thank you for the invitation.
Great to have you here. Please introduce yourself and your company.
My name is Cisco Pinedo, and I'm the co-founder of Cisco Home, LA-based company that makes sustainable furniture and distributes it all over the country and all over Europe.
What inspired you to get into the furnishings industry initially?
You know, when I was in junior high, I was introduced in my neighborhood to a little local upholstery shop, and I grew up in South Central, so the neighborhood is not a place for young kids to be wandering around. So my mom was very, very concerned, and she goes, "No, we're gonna find you a job." And I ended up in this upholstery shop, and I always wanted to be an architect. So that was the closest to me to see something getting built and restored. And I just fell in love with it, and I never left. So here I am.
How is it different from what drives you now?
Even though we grew up to make brand new product and I started restoring products, I think even today I still have the same curiosity, and I'm always in flea markets and antique fairs, and always curious about trying to rescue what we have left behind. And we have a collection that we do every year of just restore products that either we rescue from a flea market or from the landfills or from a construction site. And we just, trying to rescue as much as we can and not to go to the wasteland.
Tell me more about Cisco Home's commitment to sustainability. When did you first start embracing eco-friendly practices, and why?
I grew up in a small village far away from society. Therefore, in essence, I grew up in nature. So when I started Cisco Home in 1990, I was always concerned about where the wood was coming from of all these products that the industry was making. So we made the commitment from day one to plant a tree for every piece of furniture that we were making. That kind of was the beginning. Now we only use FSC-certified lumber, new lumber, and also in reclaimed lumber. And we have moved from that to use organic cottons, organic wools, latex, and all the ingredients that makes a product much healthier for our homes and much healthier for us, and with a huge impact in our social system and also in our environment.
I'm impressed by your responsible wood sourcing policy. Can you share more about the Forest Stewardship Council scorecard commitment?
I was one of the first members. It was a friend of mine who started it, and we kind of share equal concerns and equal inspiration to inspire the industry to move to more sustainable woods. So that was kind of the beginning, and that was something that we both felt, and with other members that we needed to do in our industry and just be more conscious about the materials that we were using. 100% of all the wood products that we produce are FSC certified. It doesn't matter if it's a new lumber or reclaimed lumber. So we're very proud of that. And, we did that from when we got the certification about 15 years ago. You can move the needle by asking questions and find what the solutions are, and then make a plan how you're going to get to a better place, and not just ignore where you are and pretend that somebody else will lead it. We try to do it within our craft and within our means. We can only change the world with our intentions and our actions. and my craft, I feel like this is the way I can contribute. So make beautiful products that are good for our health and are good for the environment and good for our society.
What product most represents you sustainability-wise?
Of course, upholstery is our strength. Even though we make products for the whole home, when FSC started promoting and pushing to get members, I talked to my suppliers and I said, "Hey, I wanna be using only FSC certified woods." And my supplier was not really. We were not aligned on our philosophies, and he kind of keep ignoring the what I was requesting. And I got to the point where I gave him a time frame. I said, "Hey, you have 6 months to get certification, or we're gonna go and we're gonna go somewhere else." And he didn't think that we were gonna make that decision because it was so new and nobody really cared. So we were lucky enough to find a smaller company that was that we were aligned on doing better and the environment. So this company that I was my supplier for over a decade, all of a sudden lost a very important customer, and this new little company gained a pretty substantial customer. And I think that's the beauty of economics, that you can move the needle with your wallet, and we can choose what kind of lumber we want to use for our products. So we made the choice that FSC certification was the best certification for our industry. So that's what we did. And this is kind of how we move the needle to bring better products to our homes.
Consumers care about transparency. Can you describe what materials you use and where materials are sourced for your furnishings?
The FSC certified woods that we use is primarily come from Oregon and Washington State. And the recycled woods, pretty much from the LA area. It's just from construction and restoration of buildings. All our wool comes from also from Oregon and Northern California. And that's all the wool that we use for padding and the interior of the upholstery. And the latex it's an organic latex that we use for our cushioning. When we start using organic materials, latex was almost impossible to get organic latex. Today, we're very proud that we have convinced our vendors to be able to produce an organic latex. So you can buy a full organic piece of furniture from us, not only from the sustainability side, from the resources where the materials come from, but also from materials that are all natural and that are good for your health. A lot of our allergies and a lot of issues that we have with asthmas and it's all the chemicals that we have put into our products. Most of the products that we use for padding or the materials that are in our furniture, the majority is petroleum based, and for the longest time it was with fire retardants, which was horrific for our health. So thank God in California with a big movement and us in the furniture industry going to Sacramento and convincing them that this was bad for us, that was changed a few years back. And at least that is not in the furniture anymore. But you have choices, and before the consumer didn't have a choice. Well, today you can buy a product that is 100% organic that you can put into your home.
How about finishing materials? What sustainable options do you use for your joinery, paint, and finishes?
Our glues are all water-based. Prior to, in the last decade, you were not able to find those glues. Today, we have that. All our stains now are water-based. And even prior to that, we were using beeswax that we're still used today. When somebody really needs something that is all natural and they just want to be able to enjoy the nature of the wood, we'll literally just put beeswax and the wood, and it looks spectacular.
What about waste reduction and upcycling? Can you speak to your waste management and waste and reduction policies?
I'm someone who believes that you can rescue anything out of the landfills and make something out of it, something productive or something that you can build with those materials. In our manufacturing side, we literally have all the leftover latex. We make bean bags, we make teddy bears, we make floor cushions out of our linens and our organic cottons. We make aprons, we make napkins, we make tablecloths. And what we're trying to do is to have the minimum amount of waste and try to make products that are not necessarily, what we do, but it's products that we use in our daily basis at home. A napkin from us, I think you can buy a set for, $25. If you go to the marketplace, those same napkins probably are $25 each. And the reason we can sell them for that low price is because we are using materials that normally would go to waste. So in essence, we're just charging a little bit for the labor, and we just want to make people happy that they're using a product that is 100% natural and they can enjoy, their dinner table.
How does Cisco measure its impact?
There's a point system that we use in the Sustainable Furniture Council that we have the highest score by being the company that uses only FSC-certified woods. We got certification in our organic cottons. So we have like about 4 or 5 different certifications, and we're very transparent. We put them in our website so our customers can educate themselves even beyond what we can tell them, but they can really see where the certifications come from and how do they hold us accountable as members.
Cisco Home offers a lifetime guarantee on your products. Tell us about your approach to product longevity in a market that too often leans toward low cost and short-term use.
We stay behind our products. They're made so well and they're made with such good raw materials that we want people to know that we stay behind. So that's why we keep them a lifetime warranty on the actual piece of furniture. So they can pass it along. If they get bored of having a white couch, they can always order a slip cover that is in whatever color that they feel like it's going to be good for their summer. The structure of the piece of furniture is so good. And when you buy a good piece of furniture, with time, it gets more comfortable. I have a story of a customer, and she was saying to me, I just got divorced, and the one thing I told my husband that I was going to take my Cisco sofa with me. And, she had it for 20 years, and she was there to order a slip cover because she said the couch is more comfortable than when I bought it. So, those are just the stories that I just love, because the longevity of our product gives you comfort, and that's the ultimate achievement that I can shoot for, is to people to enjoy their quality of time at their home and enjoy being comfortable and being in peace.
What is the circular challenge you are facing in your business? What worries you?
It worries me that our industry moves very slow, and we also our habits in society, we move extremely slow, and there's not enough people offering products that are good for us, and that are good for the environment. We're too driven by accumulating wealth without thinking on the overall greater good in society and our environment and the ecosystem that we have. So those are the things that worry me.
What other sustainable practices are you hoping to include in the future?
My goal is that one day that people only demands organic products, that they don't settle for conventional products, and we can be there for them and improve the quality of our home. So my goal is that we can keep moving the needle also in our home products, that we have better choices for our families.
What trends do you foresee in the industry?
I'm an optimist, so I do believe that if consumers keep asking the question, where is this made, who made it, how they made it, where did the materials came from, what chemicals, if there is, harmful chemicals, I want to know what they are, because you never know if you're allergic to it or the impact that will have in your family or in a family member. So I think transparency and educating ourselves and and the technology and social awareness is the biggest way that we can move the needle.
You have some fun and unexpected green elements built into your factory operations. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
So I'm a farmer's market guy. 90% of what I consume at home is pretty much products from the farmer's market. So we started by putting our own little garden in our factory. And in the last year, we actually acquired some land outside of LA, and the property is an organic farm. So we're going to be able to work with different farmers to grow, just beautiful organic products that we can consume.
Can you share more about the fabulous kitchen area in your showroom and the meals you share during High Point Market?
In all our trade shows that we do, we cook every day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We can probably, sometimes we do 1,000 meals within 5 to 6 days. And, that's the best thing I can do to my customers when I see them every 6 months or every 3 months, is to be able to give them a beautiful meal that they can enjoy.
In what way does your philosophy affect the communities that support your operations?
My philosophy is, how can I contribute to the greater good and to society and to the planet? I'm someone who believes in giving back. So my craft is a way that I feel like I can contribute by making products that are good for all of us and respect the earth, respect the society, treat people with respect and love, and teach them something that they can take with them and they can be proud of.
What do you want the Cisco Home legacy to be?
I just probably want to be remembered as someone who loved his craft, put all the energy and love into what I believe in, and that I made a difference in the short period of time that I was around. So that if I can accomplish that, make my family happy, and make the people around me that I have an impact in somehow, some way, and if minimum, at least with offering them some comfort, through a good meal and a beautiful place to sit and enjoy their life.
Thank you, Cisco. It's been a real pleasure having this conversation about Cisco Home's sustainability and circular approach.
No, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Cisco's passion clearly extends into everything it does, and Cisco Home has emerged as a leader in the industry's shift towards circular practices. By encouraging their vendors to adopt safer practices and develop healthy alternatives to dangerous materials, they are creating a ripple effect in the industry. In pursuing their own multiple certifications, including the FSC, SFC, and Fairtrade, they can be proud knowing they are offering more than just beautiful furniture with a lifetime warranty, but a lifestyle of health and comfort as well.